to another episode of the Cinema Pricks. Today, man, we have a good show for you guys. We saw Alien Covenant.
Where is it?
We'd like to thank Off to the Films for getting us a really nice pre-screening. Another packed house. It was a good show, man. What'd you think?
I like going to see it 9 days early. I like that a lot. Mm-hmm. But Alien Covenant was the prequel-ish that we all needed to see. Mm-hmm. Good breath of fresh air into the creature that is the alien.
I told you this before we started filming, but Alien Covenant does to Prometheus what Batman v Superman should have done for Man of Steel. What I mean by that is that Alien Covenant improved Prometheus.
Prometheus, when I saw that came out in 2012, mm-hmm. I was so excited because there was all this hoopla about being so closely in tune with Alien, and then I watched and I'm like, that movie don't make no fucking sense. Whole movie, I was like, I don't get it. But then this movie came out and it all makes perfect sense.
Ties everything together, bridges that gap. Cohesion. You learn from your mistake, Mr. Scott, and I commend you for it. Even though, Prometheus wasn't a mistake, but now seeing the grand scheme of all things, it all makes sense. It all works.
Yeah, it is so closely tied together. This whole Alien Covenant wouldn't be a movie without Prometheus.
Yeah. Yeah. So, obviously, Alien Covenant is directed by Ridley Scott, and it stars Michael Fassbender back in a dual role as a new android named Walter, and as the previous android, David. And then we get Catherine Waterston.
Waterston. That's a tough word.
Yeah.
Waterston. Should just be Waters.
Danny McBride, man, kills it in this movie.
It's not your normal Danny McBride, it's not. There's very few moments of comic relief in this movie.
It was like real Danny McBride. It felt like
this is a professional. This is a professional actor, Danny McBride, showing you he's like in his chop sweat,
Yeah, exactly. Like the scene in This Is the End where he's schooling Jonah Hill on acting. Fatalities. It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
And we also have Billy Crudup playing the captain in this, and all the cast does a great job. James Franco's in this also, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
Just look at some of our hashtags, you'll get it.
So Alien Covenant takes place, I believe, 10 years before Prometheus, or 10 years after Prometheus?
Yeah, so Covenant takes place, it is 10 years, they make that very clear. But it's about the ship Covenant, which is a ship full of a new colony of people searching for a new planet. I think they mentioned there's like 2,000 people on board, a crew of 15, and some embryos to start this new colony, And then the rest of the movie it is what it is, they make bad choices that lead to them putting themselves in front of the xenomorph, and in between you get all your ties in with Prometheus, and it's great sci-fi. Without
going into full spoilers, this movie does a great job of tying in what we had in Prometheus, answering those unanswered questions, and also really, it's a great merge of the two universes. Like, for a little while, I didn't see Prometheus as truly part of the Alien universe, and now this fully melds it, because you get scenes where you're on this alien planet, and then you get nice, cool scenes like back in a ship.
Yeah, it's got the visual appeal that Prometheus had with that merge of the Alien storyline that makes it like full, well-rounded,
Yeah,
that's the way I looked at it, because it's a very visually stunning movie, just like Prometheus was. And that's pretty much all Prometheus had going up for it.
Yeah, really, it did. But like I said, man, now with this, it just makes it a little bit better for me.
Like I said, a breath of fresh air now you get to see where this perfect creature came from. As they always say, it is that's the alien's thing. It is
The perfect organism.
yeah. That's what he's a fucking killer.
Yeah.
Ruthless, drooling, nasty. Love him. Fucking, he's a mean motherfucker.
Well, let's talk about the alien. We get like a kind of an. It's not like a true xenomorph design. It is a xenomorph, no doubt. Like it looks like a xenomorph, but it is a little different.
Yeah, it's tweaked. Yeah.
It's tweaked, improved in my opinion.
You sure about this, Captain?
How do you mean?
I really don't know what the fuck's out there.
Covenant, do you read me? Covenant, come in.
The only thing holding it back from being a perfect film was that there were, slow moments. You get every once in a while, you get a little slow moment,
Yeah,
but
it's definitely. It's 2 hours and 4 minutes, and it takes the full movie to kind of get it into where you want it, where you want the alien out and everybody terrified, But in terms of, I guess, as Alien as a whole franchise, I think this will fall between. I guess you got to give to Aliens is
the best.
Is the best.
It's still the best.
Followed closely by Alien. And then I think this one goes right behind it.
Right behind it. It's very. I think you're exactly right on that. It's Aliens, and then you get Alien, and then literally right there with it, you get Alien Covenant. It's that good. If you're an Alien fan, you'll really enjoy this one. Go out and support this movie. Jack, what final score?
I have to go to 8. Once we got into talking about, some of the not so good parts about the movie, I'm like, well, I guess it is an 8.
I'm going to have to go with a 9 out of 10. The fanboy in me wants to give it a 10. And I mean, 9 out of 10 is not low praise at all. I mean, 9 out of 10 is an amazing score. I think this is an amazing movie. It's great. I said it was a solid entry into the franchise, a real return to form. And it makes me really excited to see what really Scott has up its sleeve.
Oh yeah, it's so different in a way because the first one is more of it's like a stalker type of film. This thing is in there, and that's scary about it. The second one is just a full on mother of action movies.
Yeah,
you have this marine aspect to it. This one doesn't really have the marine side of it at all. It's
you get a few Marines, but it's not nothing.
Yeah, it's not purely action packed, and it's not scary. This isn't a scary film, in my opinion. It's more like it's gory, it's gnarly, but at no point was I ever waiting for this thing to pop out at me. They just made it was coming. They sit you there, and you're like, we can't go into spoilers yet. That's a little bit later, but. Still great.
Still a great movie. Well, this is fun, Jack. Stay tuned for our spoiler review coming out real soon. Once Alien Covenant comes out, the spoiler review will be out, so stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.
But see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.